All right, tough game, competitive game. Came down there to the end. Missed a couple opportunities to advance the ball or keep drives going. Thought the quarterback played well. Made a lot of good decisions, throws. Couldn't get our run game going. Tried a variety of runs. Give them credit; they did a good job of shutting down our run game. So that was huge. The big play to 88, but again, competitive game. Give them a lot of credit. Tough one.
Brian, were there any common denominators to not getting across the goal line or not getting down there as much?
Yeah, we were 0 for 2 when we got down there. So, again, some of those were third down conversions where we had some opportunities to get there. I think we punted one time. Hit some fourth downs. But ultimately, we threw out the ball out there to Wandell on the one, and they made a good tackle on him. Had an opportunity there on the right-hand side to keep the drive going. I thought, a big difference was we kind of controlled the game in the passing game, but we didn't do enough in the running game. And to give them credit, you knew they were going to get some of it fixed, but we got to do a better job than that.
Was there any thought to going for it on fourth down after the Wandell catch that took you guys down to like the 3 or 4 yard line?
No, we were gonna go for points on that one. Yeah.
Why?
To get 3 points. I mean, it was a close game, so we didn't know what we need at the end there. But we were gonna kick it.
Can you elaborate on Daniel?
Daniel? Yeah, no, 3 games in a row. I'm proud of the young man. He's made good decisions. He's thrown the ball where he needs to throw the ball. I mean, the last play to Hyatt, that's heave it down there and see if we can get a DPI or we can go up and try to make a play. But I thought, for 3 games he's been locked in. He's played well. He's seen the field. He's delivered the ball where he needs to. Again, we had some opportunities to continue drives today as well. So I'm proud of how he's performed, how he's prepared. He's done a nice job for us.
You saw that last play was right in front of you with Malik. What did you see there? It looked close, and did he get
No, I thought he did a great job of keeping his feet in bounds. It was a perfect throw, and as he was going to the ground, the ball kind of got jarred out there, but he put it right where he needed to put it on a scramble, and it was close. It was a game of inches.
How do you see how Malik got
I'm going to see him right after this. I was going to stop in. He was with the doctors right before I came in here. I'll see him right after.
DJ obviously hit him on the deep one when he was wide open early, but otherwise the deep connection seemed like he was underthrowing a lot. Any comment on it there? Why do you think that was?
I'd have to go back and look at it. The one I know they jumped off sides, and we had a chance. I think Slayton over on the right-hand side and missed that one. But no, I'll go back and watch the tape.
That's kind of been lacking in general. If no, is that a concern? You haven't been able to hit on those down the field throws?
Yeah, you'd like to hit him.
Is there any comment? Because that's something that he struggled with. Daniel did in a lot of the camp practices we were at.
Yeah, I mean, look, we missed that one. I know that. Again, I thought the quarterback played well. You'd like to have all completions, but certainly something we want to continue to work on.
Dave's
Yeah.
on a Dow screen touchdown. The rest of 2 flags in that play, and then they picked it up. Did you get an explanation or anything why he picked it up?
Yeah.
I saw you were pretty young.
Yeah. I thought it was a different call than what they made. They thought one called illegal downfield, and then he said it wasn't. I thought they were going to call something different.
Oh, they said downfield, not.
He was, yeah, not a hold. Legal man downfield. I thought it was a potentially different call, but.
What about on the calls part? What about before the opening drive? Obviously, there was a penalty call that you guys face mask. The replay showed it was kind of supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah, that's what they told me upstairs.
What did the refs tell you about that?
Yeah, you'd have to ask them, but the guys saw it upstairs. That's what they told me. Same thing you said.
Brian, there were only 4 games into Malik's career, but just talk about his ability to change the game and the way he's playing so far.
Yeah, I think he's doing some good things. Again, glad we have him. Thought Wandell did some good things for us tonight. The guys, when they got their other opportunities. I'm going to see him here. I hope he's okay.
You're relying so much on him, a lot, right? 13, 14 targets a game. Are you?
How many did Wandell have?
He had over 10 also. Double digits. But are you content with? Do you need more from the other guys, right? Because
how many did Wandell have? 10.
That's
11 catch. So again, there's 2 guys right there. You're not going to be able to throw the ball, to 5 guys 10 times a game. Those are 2 of our really good players, and I think that's what you try to do, whether you're devising games, is to try to get your best guys involved and supplement them with, I think I got a lot of confidence in the other guys. If they do stuff to take them away, Jordan, sure. Yeah, if they're going to. But we were doing a lot of different things, too, to try not to let them do that. If you saw some different types of shifts and things like that to put the defense on edge, and, to have 2 guys that have however many, 10 and whatever, I don't have the numbers, but that's what you try to do, is get your best guys involved and then supplement them with the other guys in the pass game.
I'm talking almost more like explosive plays, because if it's like, almost like if he's not getting the explosive play, like where else are you getting it from right now?
Yeah, look, I thought the quarterback threw the ball where he needed to throw it to the guys that he needed to throw to today.
Dave, when you were facing those third down situations, it looked like you guys really like throwing to Wandell and to Malik in space and letting them, they're catching it seems like before the sticks. Is that playing to your personnel? Is that philosophical? Is that the way the Cowboys are playing you? It seemed like a couple of those plays were short of the sticks.
Yeah, some of them were, with stuff behind it as well. So, again, you make one guy miss, which I have a lot of confidence in the 2 players that you mentioned, and making people miss in space, and I would count on them, to do that.
What adjustments did they make from Booth when they went to Oruwariye? Was there an adjustment that they made that kind of changed your approach out there? Or?
No.
Did you feel like the way you played them tonight showed progress in how you're playing in this rivalry?
Yeah. Again, the result stinks, but I thought there was improvement. I think there's been continual improvement at the results. Again, last week we got the result we wanted. This week we didn't, which is hurtful. It hurts. It's painful. You work your butt off. We had a good short week, but we played the game, the way we needed to play it. Just missed out on a couple things. I would say we just, we got to do a better job in the run game, and that starts with me. But we tried a variety of things. We couldn't really get much going. That's why the passing game, I thought that was the right way to go with it, but just not fully go into passing every play. Be able to stay on track a little bit, and we went backwards on a couple of these runs. They made some nice plays, did a nice job at the line of scrimmage. We went inside, went outside with quarterback run. Just wasn't our night in the run game.
Defensively, what do you think about Kayvon?
Yeah, I'll go back and look at it, yeah.
Were they selling out at all, Brian, to stop the run?
They did a couple things when we were in certain personnel groups where they brought a weak safety and stuff like that. But I wouldn't say – I thought they did a good job of either defeating blocks or, slipping blocks, making tackles. We were going to come into the game and we wanted to try to establish the run game, something that we wanted to do. And we just – we kept sticking them in, because I think that's important to do, but we didn't get much out of it.
Obviously, coming in, Lamb is their number 1
Yeah.
threat. The first half, he gets loose. What do you think about the plan or the execution?
I thought the plan was good. It was some short pass. The long one to Tay was a man-to-man play, and he won man-to-man, and then he ran away from it. So that was the big one that he hit. The smaller ones, they're going to have those with good players. But the big one, he made a nice play. He's a heck of a player.
Do you think it's added too much to have Tay having week after week to travel with these number 1 wide receivers?
Yeah, but there's different things that we do relative to with the safety calls. I think Shane does a good job of mixing it up.
Anything else?
Dave, do you feel like, especially the last 2 years, they've really taken it to you guys up front on both sides of the ball? Do you feel like tonight maybe you guys stabilize there and that will allow you to move forward here?
Yeah. Again, I think we did some good things, Art. Obviously not good enough. You didn't get the result we want, but, I was proud of the way we competed. I think we gave up 1 sack, only got 1 sack. They had 3.5 yards rushing. Was that it? We had, less than 1 probably. And then, the turnover at the end is a turnover at the end. I'm not concerned about that, but got to get the ball, got to finish in the red zone, which we've done the last couple of weeks. We just, we came up short a little bit. But again, I thought the guys competed the right way, did what they needed to do during the week. We just came up a little bit short.